I'm receiving an urgent message about your twin flame connection right now, and I need to share this with you immediately. The energy between you and your person has shifted dramatically in recent weeks, and I can feel the intensity of what's happening. You've been sensing their presence even though they've completely gone silent, haven't you? That ache in your chest, the sudden waves of emotion that aren't even yours, the way you wake up thinking about them, these aren't just your imagination. Spirit is showing me exactly what's happening on their side of this connection, and it's not what you think. This reading came through for a very specific reason because your twin flame is actually trying to reach you right now, but they can't do it in the usual way. The signs you've been receiving are absolutely real, those repeated number sequences. The dreams that feel more like visits. The moments when you swear you can feel their emotions. Your soul is picking up on their energy even when your mind can't understand why. There's something crucial. Your person desperately wants you to know, but they can't say it directly. They're reaching out through the spiritual realm because the physical world has become too complicated for them to navigate right now. Your twin flame didn't cut off communication because they stopped caring about you, or because they've moved on. The truth is far more complex and actually much more hopeful than what you've been telling yourself. They're going through an intense spiritual awakening right now, and the connection between you became so overwhelming that they had to step back to protect their own sanity. They're experiencing telepathic communication with you, and they don't understand what's happening to them. When they think about you, they feel your emotions. When you're sad, they suddenly become sad without knowing why. When you're happy, they feel this unexplained joy. This terrifies them because it goes against everything they thought they knew about relationships and connections. The fear of this intensity made them create distance, thinking it would stop these overwhelming sensations. They're fighting internal battles about their feelings for you, questioning whether what they're experiencing is real or if they're losing their mind. Outside influences are making this worse. Family members, friends, or current partners who don't understand are pressuring them to forget about you completely. They're actually afraid of how deeply they feel connected to you. The silence isn't rejection, it's their desperate attempt to process emotions and experiences they've never had before. They're trying to make sense of feeling like they've known you forever when logically, they know they haven't. Spirit is showing me exactly what your person has been doing since they went silent. And you need to know these details. They've been checking your social media profiles obsessively, sometimes multiple times a day, looking for any sign of how you're doing. They scroll through your photos, wondering what you're thinking and feeling. There have been countless times when they've typed out messages to you, their fingers hovering over the send button only to delete everything and put their phone away. In frustration. They've written emails they never sent, started phone calls they never completed, and driven past places they know you frequent, hoping to catch a glimpse of you. Their sleep patterns are completely disrupted because they can't stop thinking about you. They lie awake at night replaying every conversation you've had, analyzing every moment you spent together. They're experiencing your emotions at random times, and it's confusing them deeply. Suddenly feeling sad while they're at work, unexplained. Happiness during mundane activities, or anxiety that seems to come from nowhere. They've been isolating themselves from other people because normal conversations feel meaningless compared to the depth of connection they feel with you. Friends and family have noticed they're distracted, distant, or acting differently. They might have mentioned your name more than usual to people close to them, or asked indirect questions about relationships and soul connections. Some of them have even started researching twin flames, soulmates, or spiritual connections online, trying to understand what's happening to them since your twin flame can't communicate with you through normal channels right now. Spirit wants to teach you how to reach them through the energetic connection you share. This isn't about forcing them to contact you. It's about sending love and understanding through the spiritual realm. Begin with twin flame telepathy meditation. Sit quietly and center yourself in your heart space. Visualize a golden cord of light, connecting your heart to theirs. Send them specific messages of love, understanding, and patience. Don't focus on getting them to return. Instead, send them peace and clarity to help with their confusion. The 5D connection between twin flames exists beyond physical reality. When 3D communication is blocked, you can still reach each other through this higher dimensional channel. During the hours between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., when the veil between dimensions is thinnest, they're most receptive to your energetic messages. Use rose quartz to amplify heart-centered communication. Hold the crystal while sending them love and visualizing their highest good. Clear quartz can strengthen the telepathic connection. Program it with the intention of clear, loving communication between you. Practice dream connection work. Before sleep, set the intention to meet your twin flame in the dream realm. Visualize meeting them in a peaceful, beautiful place where you can communicate freely. Many twin flames report profound dream meetings during periods of physical separation. Raise your own vibration through meditation, gratitude practices, and self-love work. When you're in a high vibrational state, you become a beacon of light that your twin flame can feel and be drawn to, even from a distance. This energetic pull is often what eventually draws them back into contact. This painful separation is actually serving a divine purpose that your souls agreed to before incarnating. Together, both of you needed to experience specific spiritual growth that could only happen while apart. Your twin flame is learning to trust their intuition and spiritual experiences. While you're learning patience and unconditional love, the lessons each of you is learning during this time are preparing you for a much stronger reunion. They're releasing old patterns of fear around intimacy and connection. They're learning that love doesn't have to hurt or be complicated in the ways they've experienced before. You're learning that real love doesn't need to be controlled or forced. The separation is actually deepening your connection in ways that constant contact couldn't achieve. You're both healing childhood wounds, family patterns, and past relationship trauma that would have interfered with your union. The healing work happening in both of your hearts is creating space for a love that's purer and more authentic. Your souls chose this challenging path because superficial love wasn't enough for what you came here to create together. This period of separation is testing and strengthening your faith in divine love and perfect timing. Many twin flames go through this dark night of the soul phase, and those who emerge from it have unshakable trust in their connection. The universe is orchestrating events to bring you together. When you're both ready to handle the intensity of true twin flame union without running away or sabotaging the connection, Spirit wants you to know the specific signs that indicate your twin flame is getting ready to reach out again. Their energy will shift noticeably before they make contact. You'll feel a lightness and relief that comes from them finding peace with their feelings. The synchronicities in your life will dramatically increase in the weeks before they return. You'll see repeated number sequences everywhere, especially 1111, 2222, and other twin flame numbers. Songs that remind you of them will play at meaningful moments. You'll encounter their name frequently in unexpected places. Your dreams will become more vivid and you'll have clear visions of them reaching out to you. These aren't wishful thinking, they're glimpses of what's coming in the near future. You might dream of receiving a phone call, text message, or seeing them in person before it actually happens. Your own energy will change when reunion is approaching. You'll feel a sense of completion and wholeness that doesn't depend on their return. This inner peace is actually what signals to their soul that you're ready to reconnect without the fear and desperation that might have been present before external circumstances will align in almost magical ways to bring you together. Mutual friends might mention them. You might end up in the same places, or opportunities for connection will present themselves naturally. When they finally reach out, it will feel both surprising and inevitable at the same time. They'll want to explain everything they've been going through and apologize for the silence once they understand what happened to them. While you wait for their return, Spirit wants you to focus on preparing your heart and energy for a healthier reconnection. This isn't about changing yourself to please them. It's about becoming the fullest version of yourself, so you can love from a place of wholeness rather than need. Continue your own spiritual growth and healing work. Address any codependent patterns. Heal your fear of abandonment and work on loving yourself unconditionally. When you're complete within yourself, you'll attract their return from a place of strength rather than desperation. Release attachment to specific outcomes while staying open to love. This means letting go of timelines, expectations about how they should behave, or demands about what they need to say or do when they return. True twin flame love is unconditional and patient. Maintain your independence and continue building your own life. Pursue your passions, maintain friendships, and create joy that doesn't depend on their presence. When they return, they need to see that you're thriving, not waiting for them to complete you. Practice forgiveness for the pain this separation has caused. Forgive them for the confusion and silence, and forgive yourself for any mistakes you feel you made. Holding on to resentment will block the clear communication you'll need when they're ready to reconnect. Stay in a high vibration through daily spiritual practices. Meditation, gratitude, time in nature, and creative expression all help maintain the energetic frequency that will draw them back to you. When the timing is right, your twin flame connection exists for reasons far beyond personal happiness or romantic fulfillment. You're part of a larger spiritual mission to anchor divine love on earth and help heal the collective consciousness around relationships and love. The challenges you're experiencing together are preparing you both for the important work you came here to do as a team. Your individual healing journeys are contributing to the healing of ancestral patterns and societal wounds around love, intimacy, and spiritual connection. This connection is different from other relationships because it's designed to trigger profound spiritual awakening in both of you. The intensity, the telepathic communication, the synchronicities, these are all signs that you're operating on a higher dimensional level than typical romantic connections. You're both becoming who you need to be for true sacred union. This isn't just about finding happiness together. It's about embodying divine love in a way that inspires and heals others. Your eventual reunion will have a ripple effect that touches everyone in your lives. The love you're learning to hold for each other, especially during difficult times like this separation, is teaching you to love unconditionally. This capacity for divine love is what you came here to develop and share with the world. Many twin flames serve as way showers for others, demonstrating that true spiritual love is possible even in a world that often settles for less. Trust what you're feeling about this connection, even when others don't understand. Your soul knows the truth about your twin flame bond, and that inner knowing is more reliable than external opinions or conventional relationship advice. Focus on your own spiritual growth right now rather than trying to force contact or reunion. This is your greatest spiritual practice, learning to love without attachment, to trust divine timing, and to find peace in uncertainty. Stay open to their return without becoming obsessive about when or how it will happen. Check in with your energy regularly. Are you coming from love or fear? from trust or control? Your vibration affects the entire connection. Take specific action to maintain your connection through the spiritual practices I've shared. The meditation, dream work, and energetic communication aren't just suggestions. They're tools that actually work to strengthen your bond during separation. If this reading resonated deeply with your situation, if you recognized your twin flames, behavior in what I've described, that's confirmation this message was meant for you. Pay attention to how you feel right now. That recognition in your heart is your soul confirming the truth of what you've heard. Continue supporting this channel for ongoing guidance about your twin flame journey. You're not alone in this experience. And there's a community of people walking the same path of divine love.